Hey guys, welcome to PowerNation. In addition to that lineup of how-to tech, we have Lime Crush, this beautiful 66 Suburban that was commissioned by the guys at Accel Performance Group. And you're going to meet a true gearhead who is their new president. Now let's send it over to Ian for more on our Crawler Hauler project. Hey, we're back on PowerNation with the new president of Accel Performance Group, Don Berry. Don, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you very much, Courtney. As you know, our company, the Accel Performance Group, has some great famous brands. We have the Accel brand, Mr. Gasket, Mallory Ignition, Hayes, Lakewood, and QuickTime.
Those are some power brands that defined the industry in the 1960s, so it's no surprise you're an enthusiast too.
I am. I started getting into cars in Southern California as a kid. My first car was a Volkswagen. Later on, I had a '64 Lincoln. As I got older and was able to afford it, I always had something interesting in the garage. I went through a period of muscle cars. Then, as I even got still older, moved to Europe, kind of got into European cars.
Now, Mr. Gasket is celebrating its 50th anniversary with this project vehicle, Lime Crush. Tell us about it.
Well, Courtney, what we did is we took a '66 Suburban and we wrapped it around a GM ZZ 502 crate motor. And then we hung all of our Accel Performance Group products on it. For example, we've got a Mallory MaxFire ignition system, which is a distributor, but it has the ignition inside the distributor, so you don't need an ignition box.
Cool.
We also put our Accel thruster fuel injection system on it, which controls the engine management, Accel Shorty spark plugs, Accel ceramic boots. We've got our Mr. Gasket gaskets all over the motor, and then we also have a QuickTime bell housing on it as well.
Don's going to be hanging with us longer as we share with you some of the other gorgeous details of Lime Crush. But right now, back to Extreme Off-Road. Hey guys, we're back with the president of Accel Performance Group, Don Berry. Now Don, Lime Crush was an extensive build. Take us through it.
Well, everything on the car was touched. It was done by the Gerber family in the Roadster Shop. For example, if you take a look at the front clip, the whole front clip had to be reworked because they had to put big fender wells in to get those big front tires to the ability to turn. And if you look at the hood, the old hood on a '66 opens like a barbecue gas grill. But what they had to do was weld it down and then cut new channels to open the hood. Also, they underpinned it with a brand new, very modern Roadster Shop chassis. Amazing,
so much work. And the interior is just beautiful, all that teak wood.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Neil Gerber himself did that by hand. He's an expert woodworker, and he put the teak all the way through the entire vehicle, including the tailgate. Also, if you look at the dashboard, there's about a $400 piece of teak that they hand-lathed on a CNC machine in order to fit.
Unreal. And what about that gorgeous paint?
Well, that's custom PPG Mr. Gasket Green, and we actually flew Charlie Hutton in from Idaho to lay down the finish coat. It took about 6 guys 4 days to prepare it for the finish coat.
Awesome. I love Charlie.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy.
Lime Crush is beautifully done. How can our viewers see it in person?
Well, Courtney, it's going to be all over the nation this year. We're going to be at about 50 events. The biggest event we're going to be at is the Power Tour the first week in June. You can also go online to accelnation.com, and we'll have a full list of the events there.
Very cool. Well, Don, thanks for coming in and bringing gorgeous Lime Crush. This was fun. I'll see you on the Power Tour.
Sounds good, Courtney. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for inviting us today.
And now let's head back to engine power.